Hello guys, welcome back to our channel and happy new year. So we're hoping that we'll enter the new year with good vibes and goodwill, but it seems like Wike is out to spoil everybody's mood by his declaration. He said that come 2025 that he will continue with demolition in Abuja. Right now, if you're a landowner or a house owner in Abuja, just start making other plans if that is your main source of livelihood, because anything can happen at any time. Wike is out for everybody. You guys remember that the senate asked Wike to stop the rampant demolition of buildings in Abuja. But Wike, it seems like I don't know where to place him in the Nigerian government. I don't even know again, because it seems like he's even acting outside his jurisdiction. Wike said prompt and plain that he will continue demolition. This one is not even feeling remorseful of the ones he has done in the past. He said that he will continue come this 2025 that we have entered. There is no going back. He's not listening to anybody. He's not listening to very dark man, senators, or anybody that is calling him out. Wike is now a full force, a man of a government on his own that does anything he likes and whenever he likes it. I'll play a video for you right now. The video you just watched before is the video of just one out of the demolitions he has had. But I'm going to play a video of what he said that he will continue to make demolitions, and the one that very dark man made for him, calling him out for the constant demolitions.
But let me use this opportunity to tell Nigerians and residents of Abuja, we are not afraid of blackmail. In fact, you cannot be in this kind of position, you say you will not be blackmailed. Particularly as regards this Abuja. There are so many land grabbers. Some of us have come to put our feet down. Let heaven fall. It is even better that heaven comes down now, so that we will not be fasting again to go to heaven. We will stop anybody who thinks that you can take government land for whatever without formal approval. We will not look at your face. If you like, you can be a civil rights activist. If you like, you can be a television talker. What is wrong is wrong. No amount of blackmail can stop us. People take government property without approval, without document. And I have told people that there was a government yesterday, the government did not take any step, does not mean that another government will come today and will not take step. Or even if this government does not, tomorrow another government will come, that government may take step. That he did something 15 years ago does not mean it is right. It does not mean it is right. The mere fact that nobody tried to tell you it is not right does not make it right. You cannot in government, you can't.
Alright, so as you can see, Senate orders FCT Minister Wike to halt further demolition of structures except those authorized by the courts of competent jurisdiction following outcry from residents. So the news says the Senate have resolved to investigate the recent demolitions in the Federal Capital Territory and has set up an investigative committee to investigate the matter. The resolution was made after a motion was moved during Thursday plenary by Senator Ireti Kingibe, representing FCT Senatorial District, who called the attention of the Senate to the matter. She also expressed concern over the alleged illegal demolition of structures in the nation's capital and called for an immediate stop to further demolitions, including estates already marked. Natasha Akpoti Uduangan, PDP Kogi Central, seconded the motion, saying the exercise should be stopped pending the outcome of the Senate investigation into the matter. In his remark, the Senate President Godswill Akpabio said the Senate cannot cannot outrightly prevent the Minister of FCT Nyesom Wike from demolition structures in the nation's capital. Akpabio, however, explained that all demolition could not be stopped because the court ordered some. That one for there na 50-50. Na 50-50. So basically, they are trying to say, Wike, stop first. Let's do some investigation. But at the same time, they are still saying that even if Wike decides to continue, it's going to continue and they cannot do anything about it. So basically, even the Senate does not have the power to tell Wike to stop. But it's a start because they've told him to stop first. So hopefully, Nyesom Wike will stop and do a little investigation before going into all this. Now, my message to Nyesom Wike is simple, right? Nyesom Wike is doing an amazing job in Abuja. I'm not even going to lie to you. He's doing an amazing job in Abuja. The roads he has created a lot of roads. Even some places, I was born here in Abuja, so I know there are some places where I never thought there would be road, right? So he has created more roads and he's doing well, some bridges here and there. But again, you cannot, Nyesom Wike, you will not let things like this spoil what you are doing in Abuja. You will not let things like this spoil what you are doing in Abuja. Please, just do some investigation before you carry out this demolition. And there are some places that you demolish, like that other place that we were the other time. One woman, I did not even say this, after the demolition, those people were outside. One of the women was pregnant. She gave birth inside her car. She gave birth to twins, and the twins passed on, and the woman also passed on right there. They took her the next day because she's a Muslim. Took her the next day and they went to go and bury her because it didn't happen like in the evening. I think it happened in the evening. So they took her in the morning, early hours of the morning, and they went to go and bury the woman. So if you are giving them like a prior notice that you want to demolish, or maybe relocate them somewhere, because at the end of the day, the essence of putting you into power is to create betterment in the society, to develop us, to develop the economy, to better the lives of Nigerians. So you said the place was a shanty and all that, no problem, but at least relocate them or start developing low-cost housing for the poor people. That's also development. Imagine an FCT where there's an area where, okay, this is low cost. This is low cost, there's light, they are paying their taxes, if they cannot pay, they can evacuate them and let them go to their villages. At least that one, nobody go put mouth stock. But it's not that, this one cannot afford, this one is a shanty, you just scatter back. But how do we become developed? And those people now where you just scatter their own place now, those are content terrorists for our head. They'll come start to they steal, they kidnap, they do all those sort of things. You understand? The fact that you are doing this thing does not mean we cannot see the good things that you're doing. You're doing well and you're doing well in Abuja. But all this demolition, you have to do it the right way. That's all. Yeah, I know they're against your work. I don't know you. I've never met you before. The only thing I do is to speak up against injustice and just making up more money to give people notice of eviction, that you have revoked their land and you allocated it to somebody that is from your own state. There's something fishy about it. You revoke, you give them a notification after you have already revoked without them even knowing, and allocated it without them knowing. So you revoke and allocated before you even give them notice. No, now with CFO you revoke, allocated, and give CFO in less than 2 weeks. Come on. Anyways, so we hope that Nyesom Wike stops, and let's see what's going to happen. Peace and love. Shout out to the Senate and shout out to God for making it possible. Don't play.
Guys, what could be the solution to this? Because it seems like Wike is not listening to anybody at all, and it seems like the president is very, very much okay with what is happening with how Wike is going about everything on Abuja. It's like Tinubu is not even putting mouth or putting hand in his matter. He is free. Like Wike is free to do. He has been given that mandate. He is free to do, for him to come out in the public and say that nothing is stopping him to continue demolition. That means as long as he is in Abuja, as long as he's still a minister, demolition is a must. Now, this leads to me asking, all those land that he used to grab, and what happens to them? who used to take over them after gambling for the native owners, saying that it's not official. What is official? How do you make it official? If someone does not have proper documents to show that this land, or maybe this generational land given to him, is not his own, why don't you tell the person to just go and provide the papers? Then maybe later you come and claim back your land, than just taking it forcefully from them. Wike is becoming a wildfire. Seriously, Wike is becoming a wildfire, and it's getting out of hand. People are complaining seriously. The fact that his only major this thing is just in demolition and land grabbing. What about the roads in Abuja, the federal roads that people are calling him out to face? The other day, very dark man called him out to face the road after his Christmas. He did not talk about that. What he said, the promise that he will make to his people, is that house demolition will continue 2025. Why? Please, I need your opinion on this. Share me your opinion in the comment section. Like and share our video, and subscribe to our channel if you have not.